Okay, welcome back. Today we're going to keep working on the project, the secret AJ project. And right now I'm trying to rework the entire AI. There we go. Okay, welcome back. So we're reworking the AI because I don't want to use the nodes too much. I want to make it more free roam because I think that'd be cooler. This is where we're messing with right now. I'm trying to make him go through this little course. So I started rewriting it. I actually rewrote some of it. I tried this one first, this one, and then this new one that we're working on. Hello, Metric Sphinx. How are you doing? Right now, all we're doing is we're doing an initial loop which runs this consistently, and then we're doing a for loop which it just checks where all the walls are, and then we're doing a second for loop which checks for possible directions to turn. And right here is where the problem is. Right now it'll turn, but this dot, I don't know if the value is like too small or too big. I think we're going to put it to 0.5 and we'll see if that works. The dot essentially just tells me where the wall is, if it's in front or behind me. Anything negative is behind me. 0.5 we're going to get like maybe some walls on the sides, so we'll have to see if that works. It should, hopefully. And in this course, what we want him to do is we want him to go forward, see this wall, and then turn this way, see this wall, turn this way, and then see this wall, turn this way, and walk this way. So it's like our racetrack form right now to test it out. He does 2 turns, but then it kind of goes bad, and I think that's because of the dot. Let's see. 1, 2. I don't know why you did that. Yeah. He didn't stop soon enough either. I don't like that. I don't know why he didn't stop sooner. Wait, why is that on return? That should not... Return should not be there. Okay, let's try it again. No, not that. I don't know why he went to 180 on that last one. He should have gone to -90 or 90 first. Yeah. So he turns. And then he turns. And then he doesn't. It said he was near wall. I don't know why. Ugh. So, let's play it again. Let's see why it's turning to 180 on here. It should not be. So 90 degrees, correct. And then, oh, it's going to -90. That's why. And then it doesn't see the other wall for some reason. 0.621, 0.621. So 0.6, and then it goes behind him. Okay, now let's see. So that, it kind of works, in a sense. Yeah. Now let's see what the other one is in game. Let's go play it again. Now we're going to see what the other wall's doing. This wall. And why it's not, like, bouncing off of it. All it says is near wall. Hello, Ropey Loads. How are you doing? So, near wall is right here. So it's only doing... Okay, let's print the dot and see if that's the problem. Where's spilled restraint? Push restrainers. Usually the dot's the problem, because right now the distance to wall is working. It knows where the wall is and it's close. But it's just saying near wall. It's not saying that we're in front of the wall, which it should say. And what does it say? 0.2? There's no way it's reading the right wall. That wall cannot be 0.2 in front of him. Okay, I have an idea. What if the forward vector is wrong and it's actually like over here? So if I put this wall right here, how in front is it? Don't mind, he just walked through that one. He shouldn't have been able to walk through that if it was correct. 0.211 still. Okay, why was he able to walk through this one then? See, that don't make sense. Wall prop 8. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What is this one? 3. 3 is in there too. So it's fine. I don't know how it didn't see that wall though. That's literally in front of you. What if I move it more like this? Was it not in front enough or something? It didn't even say near wall. Yeah, that makes no sense. .211? Yeah. For wall, it checks each wall and the position and then chooses the direction. Ropey and Mason, I want adventure live streams. Mason Ropey exploring, swimming, and flipping. Yeah. Okay. Let's see how far we are from the wall right now. No. This is going to be from every single wall. So it's like that. Is it more than 300? $5,205, $447, $380. Really? There's no way you were 380 away from it. Maybe we need to set it to 400. I don't get it. It's stupid. Maybe it moves. It moves at 100. So we might want to actually make that less. So let's go here and let's go to our. Let's add something after this and we'll go. We'll call this stepping distance. How far he steps each time. Distance. And then put that down to 0.3. Let's make his stepping distance 50.0. Now we go over here and we change. Can we not access? Can we change this to stepping distance in here, or does it get mad at me? Okay, it gets mad. I spelled it wrong. I think it's so good to get mad at me though. Yeah. Let's try to. All we need to change then is this stuff. Control V. That is not what I wanted. Stepping distance. C. Control V. Control V. And Control V. Okay. That should now make us move less. So then we should be able to detect more walls. Because I'm pretty sure we just went straight through the wall when we were trying to detect it. He is Streamlabs isn't feeling well today. Let's see. It should now stop at this wall. Never mind. Why did you just go through that? Okay. It's at 380 still, whenever it checks that wall. So, I don't think this is doing what I want it to. I don't think this is checking every single wall before it moves. It should be, though. It should be. Wait, are we in? No, we're not in the... I don't know why it isn't finishing all the wall checks first before moving on to the move. That just doesn't make sense. Wait, is it in the loop? Oh, it's in the for loop. Isn't it? That's why it's not working. Now it should work. We don't need to look at that quote. That's a good quote. There we go. Now it checks every single time. Still didn't work. Why did you go that way? Did I make you too sensitive? It's a lot of numbers. Give me a second. It's just printing the distance for now. Okay. Let's start again. We're gonna see if we can find out which one it was. I missed it. In game. Start again. Right there. Okay. Near wall. 910, 1080, 970, 686, 187. But it's behind it. That's why. By the time it's close enough to the wall, it's already behind it. So we got to do even smaller steps then. Let's try like what? Just do 10. Push percentages. Mace, I'm going to send you some new quotes and dates. There's so many good ones now. Okay, I'll have to put them in there. I don't think he's moving less. Oh, now he is. After the fact. Dude, what the... Why weren't you doing that before? That is stupid. We're gonna give you time to move slower. Okay, now try again, buddy. Do it right this time. Move less. Move less. That's why. Never mind, wait. This needs to start at 10. There we go. Reverse, build verse code. Save. Push first changes. Save. Can I please call him Baby Mace 2? That is such a cute nickname. Samples, no for the last time. No, please stop asking. Let's see, let's try... Look at him. He's on twinkle toes right now. This should work perfectly. It's a little slow. I'm not gonna lie. We might make it a little quicker. But let's see if he stops at the wall. 353. That one is what we're looking at. It made it. Why isn't he stopping? Why is it in the negatives? It should be in the positives. That doesn't make any sense. Unless... Is it the wall's orientation? $632.5 5 5 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 3. Okay, should be stopping soon. No, it's still negatives. Look. Right there. Negative 0.3. And then it tells you how far. We're 220 away, and it's negative. For some reason. Which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. What are you doing? It's not that deep, bro. What are you stuck on? Wait. Right there. Do you now see this wall as something that you're gonna hit? 0.74. No. It's still it's 270 from you. But you still don't see it as something useful. Right there. What about that? Near wall. 291. Negative. It's in the negatives. You shouldn't care about that. That should be fine for you. Wait a minute. Okay. Our dot is not... Well, it is correct for most of the time. So we get all of their positions, all the walls' positions. We get AJ's position, and we get the distance to each of the walls, and that works. Wall position minus AJ position. Yeah, that's the distance. And we get forward, which is our yarded direction, where our yaw begins as 0.0. That's right. That's in the front. That's what we want. Wait, why is AJ yaw here? What is this used for? Is AJ yaws used for anything? Control F. AJ yaw. No. You are useless. Bye-bye. Now, after we get the yaw, or the forward, normalized to wall. Temp normalized to wall. Dot equals dot product, forward, and normalized to wall. What is our normalized to wall? Normalized to wall. We don't. Yeah, we'll see the distance too. Why not? Okay, let's see. You're rich. Zero 0.1, 0.6, 0.1, 0.3, 0.9. X and Y. What does... I mean, I'm using it because I think it's the right way, but I don't know what it means. What does... what is making a unit vector? I'm poor. There you go. Oh, free samples. What does make unit vector do? Try to normalize the vector. Shrink it down to a length of 1, keeping the same direction. If the vector is valid, not 0, then it gives you the unit vector version. Because when you're comparing directions, especially when using dot product, you want both vectors to have a length of 1. No. What if we don't normalize it? Wait, what is dot product? Vector 1 and vector 2. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Normalize to the wall. Can't I just get its vector 3 like normally? What if I... I don't know. I don't know what is happening. It should work. Let's just try to do something stupid. Let's just see what happens. If we do, instead of doing a normalized to wall, we just get the wall position. Returns the dot product. Okay, what is dot product? I kind of know what it is, but I don't know what it is. Vectors point in the same direction. Perfectly forward vectors are perpendicular to the side. Vectors point in opposite directions behind you. Partially in front, partially behind. Example, AI in wall detection. Forward is the direction... Space? Yeah, I know. Product forward, normalized to wall. Walls most in front of you. Why you use it in AI? Forward is a vector? Wait. Forward is a vector 3. What does forward do? What is forward? Why do we want the forward? I'm so lost. You should be number 1. Meg numbers like that don't really bother me. But thanks, sample. I want to see if this prints. See if I can mess it up enough. This is gonna print some weird stuff, I feel like. 0.29. I updated it. Why is it not printing a dot product? It's not working. This should be printing a dot product now. Oh, it's still printing that. Let's just get rid of that. Put first code. Put first changes. So are you trying to get him to see the wall and stop? Yeah, essentially. Oof. That's not how a dot product is supposed to look. That's alright. Okay, I want him to see that wall and stop, we'll say about there maybe. Okay, this is what we have. We have negative 684, negative 112, negative 750, negative 19, 137, 1374, 128, negative 58, negative 19. Okay, what does 128 go to? So, if we do this, let me take a picture of this. We're gonna end the game. So near wall, if distance to wall is less than or equal to wall detection range. I am very, very lost. Let's go here. Okay. So our distance to wall, whenever that gets triggered, that means we're close to it. And we were close to the wall we were at. So that means it was triggered right before that happened. So where's near wall? Negative 684 is its dot product if we follow that rule. I want to know what 128 is though. So if near wall was triggered from, what wall was that we used? That was 8. Number 8. Then it keeps going 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, and 6 is all the way over here. Somewhere. I know there's a 6. Is that 6? No, is that 6? Oh, I'm pretty sure 6 is over here. Where's 6 at? There it is. That's 6. That's what it was reading as 128, which doesn't make sense. Okay. We definitely still want it to be normalized. Normalized to 1. But even with that, it still doesn't work for this wall. And there's no reason why. It says it's behind it whenever the dot product gets printed out. Let's see. I believe in you, buddy. Wow, I really did not need to undo the printing for that. Almost. And right about there. Okay, 0.5626. I need to see the other numbers near wall. That is what it prints. It prints negative 0.3. Which doesn't make sense. Why would it print negative? What is the rotation on the wall? Maybe the rotation is too much. The rotation is 360. What if we go to 0? What would 0 do? I don't think it's the rotation at all because we only get to transform. No. Start. Okay, you know what? While that runs, I'm gonna get rid of the stupid print normalized to wall. Okay. You're almost there, buddy. And close enough. Still negatives. But this is negative 0.317. Why? When is it not negative? Well, we don't know because we... And now you're trapped. Is the... No, I don't think so. Okay. I need to see if it knows my wall is at... Can I just paste this here? That'd be really nice. Is that... And AJ is placed in front of it. For some reason, the dot product is negative for that wall, but is positive for the wall behind it, which is placed at... Where's my other wall? There's my other wall. Is that the wall? It's one of those walls. It's close enough. Copy. And where were you? That's weird. He isn't stopping. It's weird. Oh snap! Yeah, that sounds completely backwards. You're so annoying, ChatGPT. Why the wall in front is giving a negative dot and the one behind is giving positive? It really comes down to one thing. Forward vector is actually pointing backward. It's not though. See, watch. That's not the problem because if we do this, oh, you're a little sideways actually. My bad. Pretty sure you're still going to see it though and turn. Don't look at me. Look at the wall. Yeah. Why does it do it on that wall? What is so special about that wall that makes you want to just work? Z. No. 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 Guess not the problem. It's the wall. It's the wall. Yes, it's probably the wall. Just gonna copy and paste from a working wall. And we're gonna go here and we're gonna say 15. So we're gonna rename that to wall prop 8. Because that was the one we deleted, right? I think. Let's see. Wall prop 6, 7, 8 is gone. Okay. So let's name this to 8. Come on. 8. And now we go here. We go 6, 7, 8. Prop 8. First builder's code. Maybe you have to add a new wall and use the new wall each time you change the code. Maybe, but that'd just be stupid. I don't know why that would do that, unless that's just how Fortnite is. I mean, there wouldn't be like a logical reason. It could just be a bug. Maybe. Let's see if this works. Oh, I should have put it closer, dude. You are slow as a snail. It's doing 0.1 and 0.4 right now in the beginning, and then a little further up it's doing 0.6. I hope 0.6 is that wall that you see right there, dude. Better be. I want you to stop and turn. Stop. Stop. He's not stopping. Oh, you did stop. Why'd you take so long? Took you a lot longer to notice, I feel like. I'm gonna make you a little faster. You're slightly slow. No. Push for changes. When are you gonna detect it? When your face is in it? That does not work for me. I'm sorry to break it to you. Okay, so why is my detection off now? Distance to wall. There we go. Wait, one more thing. You are way too slow still, so we're going to change that to 25. Oh, thank you, thank you. We're getting there eventually. This is the easy part, or it's supposed to be. Come on, I believe in you. I didn't see where it was. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, you know what? Do it one more time. One more time. Come here, boy. So we gotta watch when it says, thing just near wall. Near wall 0.42. That was not right. I don't think I caught it. That's just too much. It's too much printing statements. We gotta get rid of some of them. And why? Well, let's just do this. Let's make this a lot smarter. Near wall dot, and then dot 0.5. Let's put this. Get rid of those real quick, and let's move view under wire you get. There we go. First changes. Yeah. I believe in you. Now, whenever he goes in, whenever anything prints, we're gonna catch it. Okay. 40? You activated at 40? That's not good. Wait, did I change it to 50? No, I didn't. We're still at 300, right? Why did you activate at 40? You should not have activated at 40. You get wall detection range 300. And distance to wall. Was the dot not 0.5 yet? I'm so lost. That doesn't make any sense. Let's move this closer. You're taking too long for my liking. There you go. Okay, 298, 298, 200. Yep. Trigger! Trigger! Okay, so it mustn't be the wall detection range, it's the dot product. What is the dot as? Why is it not dotting? Dot. Yeah. 0.0? Ew. How is that 0.0, dude? You are directly in front of it. There's no way. If my wall is in front of AJ, why is my dot product 0.01? Exactly to the side, not in front. Something's definitely off, but don't worry. This is super fixable. We need AJ's exact vector 3, not just the walls. Without it, we don't know if the wall is really in front or not. Okay, thanks, buddy. I know, buddy. Then your forward direction could be pointing sideways. It actually could be pointing sideways. Is your two-wall vector normalized correctly? For the most part, yes. But if two-wall is a very small vector, AJ is very close to the wall, it can behave strangely. To confirm it looks sane. It looks sane is a crazy way to describe a vector 3 product. Perfect match. Okay. If you're getting 0.01, yaw is not what you think it is. Maybe AJ is facing sideways. It's not. He's not. Your yaw direction is using cosine sine instead of sine cosine. Is it? It is. That is so stupid. I hate math. This better work flawlessly now. Where's my dot product? Give me that beautiful dot product. Oh my god, it did it immediately, dude. I hate this thing so much, dude. I'm so done. I'm so done. We don't even need it to be 300 away anymore. I'm gonna do like 10. Let's do 200. 200's fine. It's so annoying. I'm so smart. So smart. Courtesy of ChatGPT. Dude, anytime I ask ChatGPT to describe Alejandro, it's always bad. That looks good. Yeah. Very good. I like that. Okay. 200. 0.15. Now, start game. Actually, no. Bad boy. Let's see what he does. Oh, we'll see. You'll see. Don't worry. Let's see what he does if we put this little course thing back up for him. Okay. Let's actually do this. Actually, no, that doesn't work. I'm a tard. Let's put it here. No, that doesn't work either. We're going to put it... I don't know where to put it. Just put it... you're out of the way now. We need to make him move a little further, though. At once. It still takes a while. Let's go 50s. 50 verse builder's code. Save selected. Yeah. Here, don't worry, we'll check. Start. The last time I was using AI to like try to debug it, like the code, it called Alejandro a little wall avoiding gremlin because he wasn't working. Oh my god, I need to make you faster. You are definitely a handicap. I believe in you. You got this, bro. You got this. Watch this, watch this. It's going to be a quick turn. This is going to be the quickest he turned in his life. Whoa! Yeah, no. What are you doing? There is not a wall there. Wait. Woohoo, why are you gay? 185, less than 200. Yeah, you're correct. Wait, wall still ahead. 0.6. What does it see on this side? It still sees a wall here. Is it going to keep bouncing back and forth? Yeah, it still is. Okay, right here we have 180, 0.2, 0.1, 0.4. Ah, that might be why. I'm too lenient with the dot product now. It's getting it at 0.5 and less. Could be why. Hey, if this works, you guys will be able to see. That's how I check. That's how I check to see if it works, guys. Those are my print statements, my debug print statements. I've been doing this for a little bit. Don't say nothing. 0.7 and 0.7. 0.7 is like 45 degrees angle. Like a cone, so it should be fine. This should work. I think it was just because I was too lenient with the dot product, and now that the dot product actually works, we should be okay. God. Well, let's go take a view around the map while he tries to get there. Wow. Such a big map. We're going to use probably a little bit more than this, but not much more. I would say probably as big as my screen right now would be the whole Taco Bell or whatever we're going to make. Okay, let's go see how he's doing. Okay, watch this, watch this. It's so quick, dude. Why are you going faster? Why did you speed up? Where are you going? What are you doing? You're so stupid. Oh, that's why. Wait, no, that's not why. I don't get it. Oh. That makes a lot more sense. Still don't know why. he went through that wall there. Because we know the dot product works now. Good. Dot product 0.1, 0.3, 0.5. What was my distance on that? Okay, you're messed up again, buddy. 90. Our dot product 0.7 is if it's less than 0.7, or it's if the dot product is less than 0. Is greater than. I'm so lost. We need to change that to 0.5 again, or 0.6. Wait. 0.7, and then it turns. And it bounces back and forth. Why don't you keep going? What are you doing? Okay, what do you say there? Woohoo. Bad, no. Okay, 0.74. 90. 127 in distance. It's less than 200. But it's negative 0.74. You already turned, didn't you? Why are you turning at negative 0.74? Wait, did I write that wrong? 0.5. Greater than 0.7. Greater than 0.7. That just means if it's super in front of you. And it was greater than 0.7. Why is it turning back though? Goes wall still ahead, bad, direction 90, yaw dot direction. Okay, he's back in the corner over here. So he goes through the wall. And then he decides that, oops, he should turn around right there. 135 away from the wall. 0.77. That doesn't make sense. Why is it like that? Which wall does he think he's facing? Okay, maybe... Okay, wait. These walls are scaled, so they might be messing up his math. Because they have scales on them. What are all the walls that we have here? You know, let's just change these. This is now wall prop 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Oh. 6. 7. 8. Hello, Xavier. How are you doing? So we now have 8 wall props. It could be because those are in the distance and they're messing them up. So let's add 8 walls. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, it's not scrolling. It's gonna search. Oh, it's not moving. Oh no. Okay. What was I on? 5? Yeah. 6, 7, 8. Okay. First, build. Yes. Push that. And now we push the changes, and then we can go see how it says. How would you describe Alejandro here? How would you describe Alejandro? There's not an M in his name, guys. Wow. That's crazy. That's insane. Let's zoom in on that. Oh man, Alejandro, he's like if Chaos wore cologne and strutted into your lobby uninvited. Headset crackling, voice 2 octaves too loud, and full of delusional confidence. He's got aim like a stormtrooper but talks like he invented Fortnite, a laugh that sounds like a squirrel in a blender, the kind of energy that makes you both fear for your eardrums and your KD ratio. Says I'm him after dying to fall damage. Will spend 15 minutes crafting the perfect insult just to mispronounce it at the punchline. That's me. Always blames lag, even in creative mode. Somehow both a villain and the comic relief of the group. In short, Alejandro is a walking skill issue in a Gucci belt. And you wouldn't trade him for anyone because without him, the lobby would just be too peaceful. Want me to write him a dramatic intro or roast him with Divine Fury? Divine Fury is insane. That's actually crazy. Let's see if this guy's deciding to work yet. It is true. He wants to roast him with Divine Fury. There you go. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. Oh, bad boy. Bad boy. Bad boy. Yeah, you're stupid. What did I even... I don't think I changed anything anyway. Okay, we're going to get rid of all these print statements down here. We're just going to see if we can see the dot product and what it is. So we have two dot products. Yeah, it is almost spot on. I believe in you. There we go. Okay. It should give us a dot product of 0.7 or 8 when it gets here. 0.733. Okay, now what does it give me here? 0.6, 0.3, 0.5, 0.7. Wait. 0.7, and then it decides to turn around. There is no way. It does 0.44 as well. Why is it doing 0.7 though? It's not even, the wall isn't even close to us. Okay, now let's see what it says when it turns around. 0.06 and 0.5. Okay, we missed the part where he turns. Right there. It's 0.778. I have no clue why it's doing that. Um, taco flavored kisses. Yeah. My forward vector is changing. It's not looking at the sidewalls anymore, because if it was, then it would say that we'd have to keep turning. But it moves until we get to this wall. What did you eat today? I don't remember. Food. Let's move these over here. Start game. Now, what I hope he does is that he just keeps going. Good boy. And he's gone. What if I do this, though? If I put it more in the center? And he's going to walk through it. Okay. That does not make any sense to why he's doing that. Whenever AJ turns, whenever AJ sees the wall for the first time and turns, he can't seem to see the other wall correctly. The dot product is incorrect whenever that happens, even though the forward vector changes. Vector math desync. If AJ turns here, returning the yaw, but the forward vector transform doesn't update. I said it changes. Butthole. Let's dig into what's really happening. I don't like it when you say that. You updated the yaw, but not the actual props rotation? You don't even have my code. Okay. That's not how you spell code. Put the comma. It's only 100 lines. That's 200 less than our last one that we wrote. When AJ changes yaw, you call that, but you're calculating the new forward vector for dot product before the move to has finished updating. Even worse, your forward vector is based on the yaw variable, but AJ's actual rotation in the world hasn't changed yet, so AJ's base component get transformed dot rotation dot yaw is still old. Why this causes the dot turn to be wrong? AJ sees a wall and decides to turn. You set yaw equals direction. You instantly use that yaw in the next 4 walls iteration. You calculate forward. Use the other direction, but AJ rotation hasn't been updated in the game yet. Result: AJ's true facing direction dot is wrong. Here's how to fix it with minimal changes. What? How to delay after move 2 to let AJ rotate before recalculating forward vectors. 0.05. Now your next loop will see the correct transform. So when you do, I doubt that. Can I add you on TikTok? Add this line right here. Are you? No. You probably want to do this if you want to do it the correct way. Let's just add a sleep statement that is the same length as the patrol speed. Okay? So if it is going too quick, which I don't think it is, and this will fix the error. But I don't think ChatGPT is right. Not being mean, but no. Start and go. Nice butt. Yeah. Sorry. So that means it doesn't move for a straight. It's not the problem, because move to already suspends the whole loop anyway. Yeah, I knew it wasn't a problem. Yeah, I thought so. I knew it. You're an idiot, ChatGPT. This is why I can't with you right now. That is not the problem. Because during the move to function, the loop is already suspended. Yeah, I know. I'm right. I'm always right. We are still getting wrong deck by deck. You're using a stale or double set. But and it's a double if. It's fine. I am not, though. Dude, I swear to God, ChatGPT does not read anything. Does that look familiar? That is exactly what I put there. Oh, this is where it gets fishy? You're checking the wrong wall or using wall after rotation. You're reusing the same wall after changing yaw. No, I'm not. Don't reuse wall? I'm not reusing wall. Wait, what do you mean? That actually could be something. Because it only... Well, no, not really. That's still not the problem, though. My direction isn't the problem. It's not getting the wall in time. See, if we go here and we say print wall seen, see how that works. restart it. Now, it should say wall seen only when it's halfway through. Wall seen. See? So that is not the issue. That is not the problem. The problem is beforehand in the I don't know, actually. It goes here, it sets AJ position, wall position, and then it uses yaw. We've already changed yaw to 90 degrees. So then it normalizes it. It goes here, dot product forward, normalize to wall. Forward is already changed, dot products is changed, normalized to wall. So it goes into distance to wall. It's not distance to wall. We know that because it keeps printing the dots even before. The only thing is that the dots are negative for some reason before. Okay, let me check again. We're out of the for loop, right? When we're calling AJ's and set choose direction. Yes. We're not in the for loop. So this for loop runs this whole thing runs, and we make a decision before this guy even decides to try to move. So that should run for every single wall we have. Let's do this. Print wall evaluated. One more thing. We're going to make his patrol speed. No, I don't want to do that. It'd take too long. Yeah, I don't want to make him go super slow. I think this will be good enough. Well evaluated. Look at that. That's good. Literally every single time before he moves a wall, the wall is evaluated. Even if there isn't a wall. 0.5, negative 0.4, negative 0.6, and then all those other ones where there isn't a dot product means that the wall wasn't close enough. So that was like maybe counting this one by me or the one where he just behind him. 0.05, 0.6, negative though. Negative 0.6 is probably going to be the one behind him. Zero 0.0, 0.5, 0.4, 0.7 positive. 0.7 positive again. I don't know what wall that is though. Let's see. In game. We're gonna make this a little weird. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna go to. Wait, I don't need you. Go out of here. Let's go. I need to add this back in. my handy dandy debug ball. Come back to me. And now we say else if dot equals that, and we say move. Yeah. Debug ball. Let's make this take 2 seconds so that we can actually see which ones it's moving to. And we move to the wall dot get transform dot translation. Okay, so now we build first code, push first changes, and we assign our, is this our debug ball? Yes. Spawn node to it. Okay. So this ball is going to go to any wall that's actually being evaluated at the time, and the wall that actually equals 0.7. So watch. If you go over here, it should move to that wall. There it goes. And now we go over here, and it should move to that wall. Okay. Okay. So he's stuck on that wall. It's not evaluating any other wall. He's just stuck there. Why is he stuck? So we know which wall it's doing it. He's only reading that wall. All these other walls are not doing anything bad to him. Let's do this. Let's just try it real quick. Let's get that out of here. He should still be stuck though. I would want him to still be stuck, because then that means that we're limiting it down to the wall. There's a debug ball. Still like that. And debug ball. And get stuck. Yep. Still stuck. So he's like fighting himself with that wall there. Why is he doing it with that wall though? Okay, what if we do what we tried last time, where we get rid of that wall and we do a wall that works and we move it. This should, I really hope, because if this actually makes it work, that would be so stupid, because that should not be a problem. They're all the same wall. Okay, start it. So, the only other reason I can think, I actually can't think, because the forward vector is moving to where now when he turns, even his eyes are moving, his imaginary eyes. Okay, good. Okay, not good. I'm a tard. Give me a second. I didn't put this wall in the system. Wall prop 8. There. Now it's in the system. Oh, big monkey toes. That's crazy. Who's that? Hi, Rosie. Please, please, please. Yes. You might not be happy, but I'm very happy. That means it's a consistent bug, which is the easiest kind. It's not random. So it happens whenever he turns. Now, it is Mama Rosie. It could be because I have no idea. It's the dot product, we know that much. But it's how it's getting calculated. So let's do this real quick. What did Mason call Hitch in that one video? That was so funny. Oh, his name's Privilege, guys. Let's put him right here. So right here, he should stop moving. This is his direction. Copy. Okay. Can you solve the dot product if AJ position is wall position is, let's see, what was the wall again? No, I don't want to be here. Good, go here. That one. Copy. And yaw is 90 degrees. Oh, pink balls are privilege. Something like that. Means AJ is facing to the right. Yes. You just said he was facing to the right. The wall is not left or up. It's behind and slightly above him. Since dot is less than 0, AJ is not facing the wall. But the problem is that AJ is facing the wall directly. The wall directly. Boom! No, Jesus Christ. Wait, negative 1160 and 3060. That means you are right next to each other. The wall's actually up and left. It's not up and left, though. It's not. It's a little up and right. No. The wall is up and right. Calculate vector to wall. 200 units left, 103 units up. That means it's up and left, not up and right. Shut up. What is to left of AJ, not to the right? Dot product being negative when facing 90 degrees, which is negative x. Makes perfect sense. Wait. The dot product is behaving perfectly correctly. AJ is facing right, but the wall is to the left and up. negative x, positive y. So the angle between forward to wall is 90 degrees. Dot product is negative. How to fix your interpretation? If I believe he's facing... Dude, I'm going to shoot you in the skull. If I believe he's facing the wall, if it's me. Okay, what is my yaw? Maybe I put the wrong yaw in or something. I might need a gamble soon. Okay, print my yaw. My yaw is 90, right? Or is it negative 90? Shoot, it might be negative 90. I might have balled up here. Push for exchanges. Up and left. Up and left. Up and left? What? Are we looking at the same orientation? Okay, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Where's my AJ gone? Oh, I lost AJ. He's running. Shoot. He's trying to escape his will. There you go. Go, buddy. Are you too close to that wall? Are you going to touch it? Oh, you did. Okay, 90 degrees. I'm right. It's 90 degrees. Where are you going? No. 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 The wall is up and right. Right. When AJ faces 90 degrees, he turns to the right. Okay, you're 100% right to push on this. Wall position. Why is the X negative at the wall? That does not make sense. I'm gonna shoot you. Okay. 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 It is actually up and to the right. But could the problem be because our props... I'm gonna fight with ChatGPT, dude. I'm gonna throw a fist because our props on a different plane than buildable walls? Wow, that was a lot of E's in that different. 3 E's. I know what I was trying to say. I don't know if he can interpret it. Not a different plane, but sometimes because Fortnite's retarded. Wait. So let's test this and let's go copies AJ's direction and then we paste them in here. Dang it. That's not what it is. This is negative. That is negative. 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 Positive. Negative. Positive. Negative. Positive. Negative. Positive. Negative 416. Wait, what is this one at? Paste. Control Z. He's at negative 548. This guy's at negative 991. I'm so used to where it goes. Even though AJ is facially facing the wall in 2D, the 3D vector right then has an upward z-slope. So when normalized, it points upward. In your 2D forward vector, z equals 0. Flatten both vectors to 2D before dot product. How do you do that? Do this. Okay. Just make two walls 0.0? No, I get it now. I get it now. It's because when you make the unit vector. So if we look at AJ's, here, watch. If we have AJ, we go to the Z, which is the blue. That's 1152. The walls are also at 1152, but we're not going to notice that. But it's saying we could potentially get rid of the Z so that the height difference doesn't mess it up, but it's off by 0.0000 like 30, so it shouldn't mess it up already. But let's try it. So all we're doing is we're gonna make AJ.get transform. That'll take so long. I don't want to write that much. Whatever. 3, and we get AJ's X first. Then we get, because we don't need to know where they are upwards and downwards, really. So C. Yeah, I think it might work. I don't know, though. And then we just go, when we get to Z, all we're going to do is just put 0.0. So now none of them have a Z. Because we don't need AJ to jump over walls and do hurdles. You know, we don't want to hurt his back anymore. So we're just going to keep it nice and chill for him. And we move that down here as well. There you go. Okay. Boom. So now we're still updating the X and Y, but now Z is just constant. Actually, we can't have it to be constantly 0. It has to be this value. Because if it's 0, they're going to go under the ground. I don't think this is going to work. Shoot, we need to change a little bit more. We forgot to do two wall position. Wait, what? What did you say? What did you want? That? Okay. But the whoa. Yeah, we don't need to change that if we just change these. So let me copy this again, and we're going to put this over at wall position. Now we just change this to wall and wall. Go here, and we put you right here. Okay. I don't think this is going to work. But I mean, I'm willing to try it. I also want to make that change anyway, so it makes it a little easier. I mean, first wall is fine. Okay, so this wall's too close. It's seeing this one first. And then it sees, which one does it see? It sees that one. What are you doing, bro? Go away. Okay, It still doesn't work. I almost said twerk. Still doesn't work. Got it. You're flattening the vector, still getting an incorrect dot product. Let's dig deeper and solve this completely once and for all. You're just gonna gaslight me and think I'm stupid. Yaw 90. Maybe it could be the orientation I'm at. Okay. When AJ is 90 degrees, he is facing the negative direction. There it is! Oh my god, I hate you. I know. How do we fix that? In your current function, negative sine and negative cosine to match the world's rotation system. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Let's see. So it wasn't being wrong before because X and Y are fine, but the other ones it didn't like. I think it only likes the negative ones. So this should work. Hopefully. Where'd you go? Did you go down? What are you doing, bro? It definitely did not work. That sucks. I don't think we need to change both things. We might only need to change one. Okay, let's try it again. No. What do we normally use to make him move forward in the beginning? It is Y, right? Yeah, it's Y. So we're just going to make Y negative. X negative. Let's try that. We're going to just flip signs across, okay? This should fix it to where he can now detect walls once we get that right. Start again. Come on, baby boy. You got this. Turn, bitch! Fuck you! He didn't turn. Wait, right is positive X. What? Zero is forward and up Y. Yeah. Let me check. Where's I need a ball. Give my ball. Where is Y? Y is this Y? Yeah, that's Y. Yes. That is correct. That is forward and up. Correct. And then what else? Where'd you go? Where did you go? Okay. 90 degrees. So let's rotate the ball 90 degrees. 90 degrees. That is... No, 90 degrees is negative X. Okay. 90 yaw is left, real forward direction is negative X. -1, yes. Right is positive. Wait, it should be working though, shouldn't it? So double negative is what we want. Negative. Why wouldn't it be working? Do we need to change something in the other area too? What if we just make the yaw to direction negative? That'd probably be easier if we just make the yaw negative before we put it into the thing. We'll try both. Let's try this way first. Is he gonna walk through it? No. Yes. He's... Calm down. Let's not do that. Let's do this instead. Let's just... Because this function's decent without that, let's put in our yaw to direction, and every time we put in the yaw, we're going to make it negative. Negative. Let's try this. Not there. Right. Where's my other for loop? It's so hard to find. Okay, there. Verse build, verse code. Do this instead. Yes, this instead. I don't know. We'll see, and I'll yell at ChatGPT if it doesn't work again. Where's the ball going? The ball ain't going nowhere. The ball don't know where the hell to go. Okay. Let's put the negatives back on here, because I do believe that that was probably the right choice. And let's get rid of this yaw here. Where is it? There it is. Now, let's go and say... It is Yaw-Zenver. Your current forward vector says he's facing right at 90, but he's actually facing left. Flip both sine and cosine with minuses. Or negatives, you know what I mean. Yeah, to direction. There it is! So funny. I don't know. Let's test it. Let us print... Actually, yeah, let's just do this fully. Dot. Verse, build verse code, push the changes. Zero, 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 negative, 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 0.7. 0.9. 0.9. 0.9. Yeah, buddy, are you okay? Okay, it's not working. It's still... Wait. Still doesn't work. He... Still doesn't work. It is producing weird dot values. We'll say that. It is producing weird dot values. Values. It's fine. I'll understand. All right, gloves off. Okay, dude. I'm so done with you. Are you really? Okay. That's fair. All I'm gonna do is gonna print those things. You don't get to tell me what to do. Tab, tab, tab. Tab, tab, tab. Tab, tab, tab. Wait, is there a loop? Why did you add a loop? Oh no, that's me. Verse build. Push, boy. Push harder. And start. Let's see what these weird values are. You ready? Oh my god, there's so many. Right when you get to that wall. Boom, right now. Okay, raw to wall. Why are you raw dogging it, dude? That is not right. Raw to wall, raw to wall. Raw to wall. Normalized to wall. Dot product result. AJ position, negative 548. Wall position, 1360. I want the wall right in front of me. Where is that? We have wall position AJ 548, 1360, 1360, 548. Why is it only doing the 1361? It's probably because it's not in the for loop. Wait, is it only doing that though? Wall position 750, 382, 382, right there. Actually, wait, do it again. Okay, wall position 750, 598. That is in 200, dude, or 300, which would be fine, and it would catch it. Wait, when did he make that one? It was a different one. Don't worry about it. 750, 598, 750, 750. Okay. Raw to wall. Vector. No, wait. Let me do a rectangle. I want a rectangle. Raw to wall. Dot product result. Edge position. Yaw. Forward vector. There. Here is output. Just for you. Does it understand what I mean by output? Boom! This screenshot tells us everything. You've said that so many times. I am tired of it. Now we can officially declare your dot product is working perfectly. It's not. Yeah, AJ didn't want it. Wall position, AJ position. Ugh. Okay. Now hear me out. There isn't a wall there. It's the numbers are cool. The numbers are good, but there isn't a wall actually in front of AJ. Wow, I cannot spell. Yes, he is. No, you are... But you're saying... I hate this AI so much, dude. There's nothing in front of AJ. There's nothing right. Something is wrong. Something is very, very wrong. Start game. What the hell are you doing? Okay, just wait. Maybe it's how close he is. Let's print our distance to wall, okay? Distance. That is not how you do that. Distance to wall. Dist. We don't need to have the brain emoji. Thank you, though. Push first changes. Now... I really hope that it work. 900, 800, 800, 800, 193. 99999. Okay. Let's make it 300. Let's get him a little further away from the wall. I think he might be too close. And then because he's in the wall, it might just be continuously triggering it. Let's get a good 300 out here. 350. This guy's really not going to like walls. Hopefully. For the night, buddy. Almost. We're almost there. Stop. Why did you keep going? Why did you do that? Why did you keep going? Okay. He kept moving until he was inside of a wall, and then the dot product was 0.9. Oh my god, I hate you so much. We're officially cooking with cursed Fortnite spaghetti. I do check before I move. You know what I mean. Here. I do check before move. Nope. Mint. Thank you for sharing the full updated code. Seriously, you are critically checking for the wall before movement, and your vector math is looking solid. But there's a deeper bug. You're checking the wall from AJ's position, but AJ hasn't moved yet! Even after choosing a new yacht, so AJ sees a wall in front, decides to turn, but then in the same frame, you're checking the dot product again from the same position. And new yacht, but that wall is still in range. Now appears to be in front of the new direction, because AJ hasn't moved yet. As a result, the wall magically seems in front of every direction you try. And AJ ends up running into the wall. What? Do you talk with Mason off of YouTube? We messaged on Chico, but he's not much of a chatter. Yeah, no, I'm not. Add a break after finding a valid direction. What? So AJ chooses new yaw and choose direction equals true. You need to exit loop to avoid continuing to evaluate other direction from the same spot. Brakes don't work. Double check this mistake. Brakes do not work. Brakes do not work. Trust me, I was trying with them earlier. You just nailed the final twist. I hate you so much. I know it doesn't skip. I hate you so much. He doesn't override himself. Why, yo, why? Yada direction, yaw value, vector 3, variable rad, degrees to radians. Office room image request. I don't know. Not always, but most of the time. I don't think changing the values on sine and cosine helped, because whenever AJ faces forward and has the degree of 0.0, the dot product functions perfectly.
Mason, there's food for you.
Okay, the last sentence is golden. Let's break it down because you're on the edge of cracking it. Whenever AJ faces forward and has a degree of 0.0, the dot product function works perfectly. What? AJ's real 0 is facing up, positive y, not down. So when AJ got 0, he's facing up, which is 0, 1, not 0, negative 1. That explains why dot works only at 0, but is flipped at 180, 90 degrees. I'm so confused. The true fix, flip your y direction. Only? What do you mean? No! This is not what I needed. Let's try something. What if I just make that negative? That won't work. It might work. But that's for vectors. That isn't like rotation-wise. That still wouldn't work. I don't know. But then if I turn it 90 degrees, it won't work. No, I hate you so much. Degrees to radians minus 90? I'm pretty sure it's not an offset. Wait, what is it on? It says 0. And whenever I turn it, which direction? You know. There is no offset, and when I turn him 90, he does face to the negative axis on X. What is the X-axis? Is this it? Yeah. Wait, yeah, negative Z. Hi, Ropey. It's me, Ropey. It's been a long week. Hey, Sir Sweaty. Yeah. Shoot. I don't know who's true. Can I just not pick one? Whatever. Sure, do that one. Yes, and that's actually the crux of the whole issue. You're not crazy. Your strange coordinate system is not because your logic in the way your AG proper goes saving your shit. If I turn it 90 degrees, it won't work. You didn't even answer the question. Oh, it's right here. In your world, yaw 0, AG force forward, we call that the Y. Yaw 90, AG force is left, which is negative X. Yeah, right. AG force is negative. AG force is back. This is Y, Y, X, X. No. No. Fine, sure. You can't say baby mace. I mean, you guys are very convincing. Let's try it with the different negatives. Why not? We'll go one negative there, and then we'll put a negative there, and then we'll try it. again, one more time. Okay. Start. Might work. That's promising. Okay, that's very promising. $200. Okay, let's try it. Go through the course, buddy. I believe in you. Balls. He still walks just forward through the wall, which doesn't make any sense. Uh-oh. Free samples just said it. Wait. It changes the rotation of the walls no matter what. Wait, so wait. Edit selected properties. Edit. I know there's a way to make it have the correct orientation somehow. Whatever. So, does that mean if I rotate this wall like that, it'll actually respond to it? Let's see. Shiver me timbers. Get him samples. It does respond to it. Will it respond to that one now? Okay. That's what it is. We figured it out. So next time when we do this, we need to have every single wall facing like this. So we're going to have to make custom walls so that we can do this. Watch. Every wall has to have a red arrow going down or up, but it has to be on that axis or else it won't work. Okay. There is our issue. Now we know. So we're going to do custom walls next time. And we can start designing the walls. If you guys want to, in the comments you can leave wall design ideas. We can go for like a arcade design with all the confetti on the ground, or like the carpet walls with the confetti, or something like more Taco Bell, like tiles with red and sombreros, something like that. But I think this is probably where I'm going to end it for today. We didn't do too much, but we figured the bug out, which is nice at least. So now AJAI will work perfectly, but we just need all the orientation of each wall to be the same. I don't know why, but I kind of get it. So this is going to be the end. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any suggestions for what you want to add in this, good night, Ropey. If you have any suggestions for what you want to add, what type of walls, what type of floor, the actual place, then leave them down in the comments below. And if you want to add any other features, than what we're going to eventually put in. You can also leave them in the comments. Good night, free samples, Ropey, and the imposter, if you're still here. I'll see you guys in the next one, and as always, stay tarred. Oh, Alejandro's new outro. Stay hard, stay scarred, and stay tarred. There's too many S's. I can't function. I can't do that.